Marine Le Pen held her latest rally in Marseille last night. How did she try to galvanize her troops there?
So this was her last big rally before the first round on Sunday. And this happened, of course, a day after two suspects were arrested in Marseille, suspected of planning a terrorist attack against the presidential campaign. So, of course, Marine Le Pen used this, trying to take advantage of the situation and directing her speech further towards the far right, targeting again the subjects of immigration and security. Her rally gathered around 10,000 people, some chanting France for the French. She said that her rivals just wanted to turn France into a gigantic squat, and she compared France to a house that you could just lock to prevent it from getting burgled, of course referring to immigrants that she would prefer to lock out. She, of course, repeated that she wants to restore border controls on the first day of her elections and send all convicted foreigners back home. The problem for Marine Le Pen is that the two suspects arrested in Marseille were actually French citizens, and this anti-immigration speech is helping her base, but is also preventing her from expanding it.
And how are Emmanuel Macron and François Fillon then trying to secure their elections in these last few days ahead of the first round then, Caroline?
So the other favourite, Emmanuel Macron, the independent, held his last big rally in Nantes, in the west of France, and he tried to respond to the critics who don't really see him as a head of state by positioning himself as a military chief. He said thank you to the special police forces, the so-called raid, who were there to protect his rally, taking picture with the police forces, tweeting them. He also was joined by a rare popular socialist figure in the Hollande government, the defense minister Jean-Yves Le Drian. Meanwhile, the Republican François Fillon also tried to show some kind of unity of his camp by appearing side by side with the Bordeaux mayor Alain Juppé, his former rival in the Republican primaries last November. Tonight, the 11 candidates will give one-to-one interviews of 15 minutes each on national television. A debate was initially planned, but Mélenchon refused to participate, saying it was too close to the first round.